We rolling. I bet. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Tim back at it again with another vid. And today we got the part two of the wildlife encounters. Uh, I know I said in the first one that I was gonna try to do the part two next week, but one thing I didn't realize about the next vids or the next vid for today, or the next vids to record for today, I needed to do a little bit more planning on them. Uh, get some points, or write down some points, uh, like stuff like real thinkers. You feel me? Like just think about the stuff that I was supposed to put on those vids. So today I'm gonna just go ahead and get the wildlife encounters out the way, part two, and it makes more sense to just drop the second one after the first. But I mean, like right after. Um, Yeah, I spent a long time, maybe like a smooth hour and a half to 2 hours yesterday, thinking of the rest of them, the rest of the encounters that I had. These were like encounters, and then some were like f- fears of mine. I think I'm gonna get the fears out of the way. What I mean? Now, these, I'm trying to think. I'm looking because I got my laptop right here for the points, just in case I forget one. Uh, Trying to think. I'm looking at them right now. So these, yeah, all of these, I think I did or I was involved in. So yeah, that's crazy. The jellyfish ones from the first one, I didn't think I was gonna remember. But anyways, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share with all your people so we could all have a good time. Another thing that I'm working on is, this intro and maybe coming up with a better outro. I ain't even going. Well, nah, the outro can stay, but I'm definitely working on the intro. You know what I mean. Slowly but surely getting better. You feel me? So yeah, let's go ahead and get on the okay bet. So this is a fear of mine. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out the way, or not fear, but back then, back when I was young and uh, yeah, like one digit maybe for the longest amount of time. It didn't matter where I went. It could be the carnival. It could be maybe like a church event or, oh, I forgot to write that other one down. Dang, it's all good. But yeah, matter of fact, I'll do that one next so I don't forget it. So yeah, it don't matter if it was, what I mean, at the carnival. It don't matter if it was at a church event. It didn't matter where it was. For the longest amount of time when I was a youngin', I had like an extreme fear of petting zoos, bro. Like, I don't know, something might have happened. I mean, nothing bad happened. I never got attacked. I never, I mean, I guess I can say got pressed by one of them, but it was just like weird to me. Like anytime I was it, I guess I just wasn't familiar with it. Cause now I'm cooling. Like I can go in a petting zoo now and be straight. You feel me? But like when I was young, like bro, I used to bawl my eyes out every time we got to this part of like the carnival. Or if it was at a church event, I would steer clear away from that. You feel me? Just cause I ain't want no problems. You feel me? I ain't want no problems with them. I think they had like llamas and stuff like that, and they like spit on you, although I haven't seen that, only online, but crazy. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, for the longest amount of time back then when I was young and I had an extreme fear of petting zoos. The goats, llamas, pigs, them oh my God. I think it was either those or like the llamas. That was like the worst ones for me. Even if I was in a petting zoo, I would steer clear away from the bigger animals, bro, because crazy. Now I'm cooling. Cause I mean I've seen them. I've been in probably double digit amount of times, been in, petting zoos and everything like that, rodeo. I haven't been in a rodeo, but I've been to a rodeo, you feel me? Or a couple of them. The zoo, obviously, of course, everything. Oh, no, I don't think I had no bad experience at the zoo. So yeah, bet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out the way, and I still remember it. So yeah, bet. I think I was just minding my business, bro. I think I had took a Uber to this park just to vibe, what I mean, Live Oak Park. At the park, it's like this big lake, like just one, but like this big lake that's, ducks, geese. I think I saw turtles in there. One time I saw snakes. Uh, People fish there a lot. Some people even like there was this one time I think I was there with my whole family. Somebody was in the water swimming, like and I don't even think they have signs, but like we all knew it was snakes in there too. So like I did not know, I did not understand. But anyways, yeah. So I just took a day to just Uber on down there, and that wasn't the only thing I had to, or that was the only thing that I had planned to do. I think my plan was to just because I think as far as time went, because the second part of that day I was supposed to go to the movies, right? That's like a big thing that I do is go to the movies. You know what I mean? Go see whatever I want to go see. Sometimes see two movies in one time. You know what I mean? It's a vibe. You know what I mean? Uh, but I think I had to waste some time before I went to the theater. I think maybe like smooth 2 hours, 3 hours before the movie started, right? And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and chill at the park, chill at the nearest park to the movie theater I was going to, right? So I went to Live Oak Park, and I don't. So I think I had just got off the phone with my brother. I think my youngest brother. Let me think real quick. Yeah, yeah. I think yeah. So my youngest brother, right? And he was dang, I guess he was seeing what I was doing, right? And I had told him like, yo, I'm at the park right now. I'm about to go to the movies real quick. And he was like, Bert, word, I'm gonna just go ahead and slide and scoop, right? So I was like, bet, cool, I'm cooling, you know what I mean? So I think he pulls up, right? And I'm on my way walking to where he's at right now, right? Or currently not right now, but I was walking towards, what I mean, where he at park, right? And uh and as I'm walking, I had walked past these like I guess like a I'm not finna say herd, I don't whatever, but like it was a group of like ducks, and then I think yeah, was that a duck that well yeah, ducks, geese, uh well yeah, there was geese there too. So yeah, it was like a group of ducks, but like geese like right next to them, not in the same group, but like right next to them, right? I ain't do nothing, no like I impressed them. I ain't throw nothing at him. I ain't did nothing to him. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just walk past him to get to wherever I need to go, to where bro was at, right? I'm walking past, and my bro was like, bro, turn around, they chasing you. I turned around. I got like this one duck just like running straight for me, bro. And honestly, and obviously, I ain't scared. Come on now. Field goal that duck. You feel me? That type, you feel me? But yeah. Nah, I didn't want to. Plus, it was people around, so I didn't want to just full on. You feel me? I mean, 3 point this duck. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and run. Uh, or I don't think but you get what I'm saying. Run, walk, whatever. Uh, Run and then get it out the way, bro. So yeah, I got pressed by a duck. I think at that same park is where I was chilling on like this big part of the hill, and or a big part of a hill and or high part of the hill, and like this I don't know if it was an eagle or maybe a buzzard or maybe like a falcon, whatever, but it like flew close. Obviously it didn't get on me, but like you know I was watching it whole time, like throughout my time at that park. I think that might have been the same day. I don't have the video anymore. Dang. You see, that's what I'm saying. Like anytime I'm out, like I always attract the wildlife, bro. I don't know why, bro. Like I'm crazy, bro. Uh, but yeah, flew like I think it was just trying to ride like one of the wind currents, but it got a little bit too close to me. Just you know what I mean. So yeah. Also, pet. I got that out the way. Backyard. Oh yeah, bet. So this is the last crib we was at, right? So, like I said, sometimes I chill at the park just to vibe. Sometimes I chill in the backyard to vibe. That was that one where that was the crib where I was walking to the park, uh, the first couple of vids, right? for the crib that I had just got out of, right? So I'm vibing. I don't know what I was doing in the backyard. I don't know what I was doing, but I was chilling, right? I guess I was just outside trying to, I think it might have been cold outside and I was trying to soak in the cold weather, you feel me? Uh, but I was out there just chilling, doing what I do, right? And I hear noise on my left side, right? Uh, Scared the life out of me. First off, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like I said, I'm minding my business. Uh, I mean, soaking in this cold weather, and then, jeez, and then I look to my left after I hear the sound, and I see it wasn't even that big, but I see this possum or opossum that was on the fit, like literally on the fence, moving towards like the trash area of the backyard, right? And so after seeing that possum, I'm gonna just keep it. Yeah, I had got up, right? Like stood up, and like as soon as I had stood up, me and him or her had made eye contact for like a smooth minute and a half, bro. Like I'm standing there looking at him, and then he looking at me, and I'm like, you go like, then I think I had sat back down. I think because I wasn't finna like, as long as it stayed in its area, you feel me? It like over there, I was gonna be cool. But I think he had the same idea as me. He was just gonna go ahead and dip off, right? So he had fooled around and turned around because I think he was moving towards the trash, our trash. But I was like, but I guess he was like, yeah, nah, bro, it ain't worth it. So he fooled around and turned around, went back towards, and like I said, or like I showed y'all, that whole area behind the fence, that was basically like the back country. Like there was nothing built back there. It was just trees, hills, all of that. Like I seen opossums. I heard. I haven't seen coyotes back there. Uh, Deer. Seen a deer walk past the gate. Um, Although I didn't. Yeah, I was. I think I seen like a buck walking past the gate one time. It was crazy. But yeah, wow. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, bet. So bet this next one, right? I think I was chilling at my grandma's crib, one of my grandma's old cribs, right? And once again, in the backyard, vibing, they had this tree, this willow tree that I would always pick from or just dwell at. You feel me? Uh, Whenever I was there, right? And so I think I was on that same type of time and just, chilling in the backyard doing what I do. And then all of a sudden I see like something moving fast in the backyard, right? Now I'm not scared, but I'm looking. Well, I don't know. It's been a minute, so excuse me. So it's running, and I'm sitting there looking at it like, yo. So me, once again, I'm a kid, so I'll pick up whatever might be lethal to whatever that thing is, right? And so I run to like the patio area, right? I think it was window cleaner, and I think it, or I already had a stick in my hand. So yeah, I had grabbed window cleaner, right? I think whatever, or it was a baby rabbit at first, right? But as a kid, I thought it was whatever. I don't know what I was thinking at the time, but grab the window cleaner, grab the I already had the stick, so grab the window cleaner from the patio, and I run straight towards it. I guess it noticed me or it noticed my presence or whatever because it ran straight for like the back um, fence area, right? There was like this little area of the fence that it could duck off in, but it couldn't go nowhere else. It was trapped, right? So I get there and like as soon as I like crouch down to like see it, it was like I noticed that it was like a baby rabbit, baby bunny rabbit or whatever, right? And so after I'm noticing it, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to get it out of the I'm gonna try to get it out of the corner so then it could just dip off because I don't want to just leave it there. You feel me? So once again, no ill intentions, right? Like I said, I love the wildlife as long as it, you feel me? As long as I keep, some from a distance, but I love the wildlife, right? Animals and everything. So I think my mission was to get it out of that corner so it can dip off, like find its way out of you feel me? I wasn't finna touch it. So I was like, yeah, let me just go ahead, you feel me? Yeah, right. So and I think at first I end up poking it with the stick to like not hard, but poking it with the stick to like get it to move, right? It wouldn't budge. So I used the window cleaner and started, bro, that's crazy. I used the window cleaner to try to and like was like dumping the whole clip on the you feel me, not the whole, but yeah, on the rabbit, right? And it wouldn't move. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just leave it be and maybe it'll just dip off. I end up, I think, leaving that day. I don't know if it was the next day or maybe like a couple of days after that, maybe even a week. I don't remember how much time passed. Because once again, I was youngin', so it's been a minute. Came back. I don't even think that's the first thing I did. I think I was chilling in the willow tree and then I was like, oh, that rabbit, right? Because that wasn't the first there. That wasn't the first like thing that I saw in that backyard. There was snakes. There was that birds chilled there all the time. So I was like, you know what? Let me just see if it's still here. You know what I mean? Pulled up to the exact spot it was in, and crazy. Pulled up to the exact spot that it was in, and I like it was gone, bro. I'm talking about the whole colony of ants was just on the body, I guess, processing everything. And so I had accidentally, you feel me, the rabbit. And I was like, bro, that's like, and once again, wasn't my intentions at all to try to, you feel me? But I was like, crazy, you feel me? But yeah, let's move on. Okay, let me see. Was this before? Nah, a couple of years ago when I was still in school, right? Couple of years ago when I was still in school, once again, me and the bros would always chill outside, play football or play pickup games of football, or exhibition matches, whatever. A football, chill out, throw the ball, whatever. And yeah, we would always chill. I think this is when we was living in like an apartment complex, right? Uh so at night we had like a huge raccoon problem, right? And so every time we would pull up from wherever we was at, like I said, church, school event, like I said, I was in marching band or like a football game or, whatever we was doing. If we pulled up at night, we was going to see this, bro. Like this was every day that we ended up, what I mean? I'm going to move this over here. That we ended up, you feel me? So I, dang, what am I trying to say? So every time we pulled up at night, it was a gang of raccoons in the trash can, bro. Like it was like so the way the neighborhood was set up, it was a gated apartment uh complex, right? And like outside of the gate at the end of the, I guess I could say, complex was like a forested area, trees, whatever. And so oftentimes we would see stuff like I said, opossums and raccoons and stuff, sometimes even deer. But yeah, bro, like at night, pull up, it'd be like 50 of them just chilling there, eating whatever. And what I mean? So anytime moms told me to take out the trash and it was nighttime, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and wait till the morning because I did not want to get even if I threw it, I feel like they was gonna hawk me down as soon as I was trying to, and I wasn't a fast kid. You feel me? So yeah, nah, definitely not. Nah. So yeah, moving on. Once again, when I was a youngin', I think it was either when I was at like a summer camp, or I think we was just there with the fam, just chilling, right? but we was at like a little playground on the east side of San Antonio, and we was just chilling, right? Once again, I was a weird kid, so I wouldn't do, or not weird, but I was a little off. You feel me? So, uh, instead of like playing on the playground, I was under the playground playing with the mulch and stuff, right? Like I said, a little off. You feel me? Playing with the mulch, right? Uh, and like I looked up and like there was a like a hornet's nest just chilling there. I'm trying to think. This. Oh, we got one more after. Okay, bet. So yeah, had to look at the list real quick. But yeah, I was just chilling there, right? And I see like this hornet's nest, right? And once again, being curious, I'm like, yo, like they once again, they're not pressing me, but I'm just looking and they just chilling there, just like, yo, crazy. Once again, I'm a kid. I don't know any better. I'm just curious. You know what I mean? I'm just seeing what they'll do, right? So I grab a handful of mulch, right? And I knew what the business was because as soon as I did that, I had stepped what from under the playground, and I was like, bet, right? So I ain't know any better. I thought they was just some stupid hornets that wasn't gonna do nothing to me if I did something to them, right? Because I'm a kid, right? So I took the mulch and I threw it in the direction of the uh the nest, right? I'm not even talking a minute later, like seconds later after I did that, one of them just pulled up. Like, I'm talking about fast. I didn't notice it pull up. Like, it just came, like, one of them pulled up, landed on the top of my lip and straight and got me, bro, and stung me right you feel me, on my face, right? Obviously, I was going to school and everything like that, so I had to take some time off because, of course, I don't want to get bullied and everything like that. Uh, or I think I was just, yeah, I don't know, but had to take some time off. I think like a whole week I had to leave or not go back to school because my lip was like, I'm trying to think. No, that's too big. Pause. Uh Bro, like the whole top of my lip was like like this, well, big anyways. But yeah, it was like enlarged basically, bro. Like crazy. It was so bad that the whole top of my lip was overlapping so like this basically. Whole time, like the whole top of my lip was overlapping the bottom lip, bro. That's now the overall one thing that I will say, which is why I'm not as scared of them now as I was back then. The sting didn't hurt at all, bro. Like it was like a little pinch, and then after that, you know, what I mean, it wasn't even no underlying pain after that. It was just, little sting, and then yeah. But I learned my lesson though, because I ain't did that no more. Most deaf. So yeah, crazy. Uh, yeah, I definitely learned my lesson because I ain't did that no more. But yeah, moving on. Oh, crazy. So once again, youngin, uh, I think this was our first time meeting the family dog. We had this or not we, but my nana and then my cousins, they had this basically the family dog, or it was multiple dogs at the time, but this dog in particular, his name was Bo, right? Pit bull, brown pit bull, was crazy. I'm talking about this man. Anything that stepped foot in that backyard was no longer there the next day. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But like he was crazy. You feel me? So I think that was our first. This was our first time meeting him, right? And so boom, we end up going in the backyard, and I'm automatically hearing barking, roo, 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 barking. You know what I mean? Just going off, bro. I don't know if now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if this was me or my brother. I think this might have been my brother. I said all these stories was me. Yeah, because I think I was one of the first ones gone. So yeah, now at this time, like I said, I've been around dogs all my life, but I think this was one of the first times we was around like a bigger, dog, right? And so I was like, oh no, you feel me? Like as soon as we got around the bend of the, around the corner of the backyard and saw him, I was like, oh no. And like Cuzzo's was getting close to it and petting it and everything like that. Like, what's good, what's good, what's good? And I was like, oh, like how are y'all doing? So we all lined up, me and my bros, right? And we like, and they like, bro, come like pull up, pull up, pull up. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you feel me? I think this might have been my brother, right? So like cause I don't think I would have did, yeah. Even back then, I don't think I would have like pulled up. So yeah, anyways, yeah, because I was one of the first ones gone. So yeah, so barking, barking, and it's like he's like chained, right? Or he was chained, right? So it's pulling at the chain, right? Like barking, barking, barking. And I'm like, y'all want us to pull up to like, then I'm like, nah, bro. So I stay back, but my little brother pull up, right? Now he done got too close, right? And I think he was wearing, I don't remember the brand, but he would, or whatever cartoon it was, but he was wearing like these house shoes, these house like slippers on, right? Got a little bit too close, Bo pressed him. I think, yeah, this was my brother because I was already gone once he lunged. So he ended up lunging, right? Ended up missing, but like as my brother was like turning around to dip off, got a hold of his house slipper, right? Not his foot, I don't think, but his house slipper, right? So automatically it come off. He gone. I'm gone. I'm one of the first ones going out of there. You feel me? And like you could see him like just straight rip up this like bro, buddy was crazy, you feel me? And I think out of all the times that I've been there, I've been in the backyard maybe like 2 or 3 times to see Bo, you feel me? Because I was, even as I got used to dogs, I was like, yo, you good? All right, bet, cool, I'm gonna go back inside, you know what I mean? Which was crazy, you feel me? Because we've like in our career we've had like pit bulls and stuff like that, so I don't know why I was, what I mean? But he was crazy, bro. I'm talking about like I was talking about skunks. Skunks pulled up, them. You feel me? There was a neighbor's dog that would always press him, that would always bark, that'd be outside the joint. So I think Bo either got out and got him, or the other dog had got in the backyard and then you feel me? Like Buddy was crazy, bro. Wow. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, enjoy the rest of this day. You feel me? Hopefully y'all enjoy. You know what I mean? I think this gonna be the last wildlife encounter because I can't think of no more right now. Yeah, I think that might be it. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy. You feel me? Go ahead and comment your favorite story, or wildlife encounter from either the first one or the second one. You feel me? Favorite part of the video. You feel me? I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of this day. You feel me? It's sunny out, ain't cold, ain't windy. You know what I mean? It's not, raining. It's just, good day to walk. You feel me? I'm probably gonna stay in. But anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of this day. Y'all do too. You feel me? And then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get to work on these next couple of vids that I said that I was working on. And then yeah. So yeah. Peace.